What's up, y'all? This is Nick with Outdurrsman. It's not about to rain, but this is more for shade. Oh crap! Let me open it up the right way. Let me open it up. Get some shade going. But so, this is Outdurrsman, and today I'm on a day hike at a local park, a local trail called Bayou Coquille. You have a high chance of seeing all sorts of wildlife here: birds, alligators, frogs, lizards, snakes. It's a nice little trail. I haven't been back to this trail, like to actually do the trail, since about Ida. But after Ida, what was it, like 3 years ago, they have this big like overlook that goes over Bayou Coquille itself, and you get to the other side and was roped off. So hopefully I'm gonna check it out if they fixed it. Also, I have something to sit down and have lunch. I brought 40 ounces of water with me. Come along for the ride. Thank you. This is another episode of Outdurrsman Hikes. So currently the temperature in South Louisiana, it's around midday, and the temperature is 95 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like 36 or maybe 35 Celsius for people across the pond and people up north. But the feel like's supposed to be like 112. So before I get started, let me show y'all my new water bottle, my paddle board. Shout out to Camp Like a Bune. It says cops can wait, I have to pee. And also go check them, look, Camp Like a Bune. But yeah, so it's supposed to be a feel like of 112. So I killed a bunch of water before I left, and I got this filled up with Gatorade, one little packet of Gatorade Zero. Oh, that's good, y'all. Get her back in there. And supposedly this thing, I don't know if it's BS or not. Supposedly it'll oh crap. Yeah, well, if you don't do that. Supposedly it'll keep stuff cold for 60 hours. So on all trails, y'all, it says it's like almost 2 miles, but this is the trail, so it still says the overlook's not open, but I'm gonna check it out, because the last time I was here I included a little footage of this on a stealth camp, but I didn't want to leave my bike over here with all my gear, so I'm gonna check this out. So come along for the ride. Day hiking while it's feel like a 112. I'm liking the cop stash. So I started the my all trails app. But look at these pretty swamp views, y'all. And we got like a 5 to 10 miles per hour wind right now, so we're not getting tattooed by the bugs. Speaking of bugs, come on, camera, focus. A little baby orb weaver spider. Oh. My shotgun mic is hitting him. Be free, buddy. Catch some mosquitoes. Check out the pretty little patch of ferns. I love when they put little stuff like this with the little QR code and it shows you what the leaves are like, just so you know, you get a little bit more knowledge about the trees that are around, or at least on the trail, and it's just a cool thing to have. It's nice. First little plaque that talks about Jingle Feet. So Bayou Coquille, or Coquille. Early French settlers called bayous sleeping waters because of their lack of visible movement. However, bayous do flow sluggishly, sometimes in one direction, sometimes in the other, depending on tides, rainfall, and wind. Once a significant channel from the Mississippi River to Lake Salvador, the narrower Bayou Coquille of today meanders between the old river, now called Bayou des Families, or De Family, and the Kenta Canal, which I've fished there and camped there, and I've fished and camped there too. I hope y'all don't mind me narrating the little plaques, if I find it interesting, which I found that interesting. So also, I know this is a hiking video, y'all, but it is a good place as a handful of Pokestops, and as always, Pokemon here. So I know it's a hiking video, but I'm an off and on Pokemon Go player from 2016, almost level 40. But yeah, come catch some Pokemon on Bayou Coquille. Dwarf palmettos, these are all over this area. If you've watched any of my camping videos, they're everywhere. A thick palmetto understory is characteristic of forests on the water back slopes of natural levees. These levees are formed from sediments deposited over thousands of years of river flooding. Native Americans and early settlers used the fan-like leaves of this small palm to weave baskets and thatch roots. With a dozen palmettos, a person could construct an effective watertight dwelling in less than a day. And though I've yet to do it, I got to get up the cojones to do it. You can dig up the younger ones, and I think you can eat like the palmetto hearts. You gotta cut like the pieces off, and it's like the white piece in the middle. And personally, I've not seen many trails that I've been on, you know, with good amounts of nature like this one has for it. But as you can see, this seems pretty much ADA accessible for a wheelchair or something like that, you know. And that's, oh crap, ripping my umbrella on the stickers. But I think that's cool, you know, and to not just be like an asphalt track in the city somewhere. It's nice to have this, you know, this 2 miles where if you're a little, you know, mobility impaired, you can still get out and enjoy nature, you know, and not feel left out. So hats off to the National Forest Service or National Park Service. But yeah, there's them dwarf palmettos I was talking about. But yeah, I think I'd call this double track, but wide enough for probably 2 wheelchairs to pass each other. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So everybody can share this beautiful nature that we, you know, that's vanishing in front of our eyes. So this is the first of a couple boardwalks that are in need of fixing. But like it's been 3 years since Ida. Put some money into this park so people can enjoy it. I want to see how bad it is because I'm just that person. So let's go, y'all. Oh, what was it? A green anole. Oh, they blend in with these palmettos. I doubt this camera can pick it up. But let's see. Okay, bench. This ain't too bad. The flooded forest. The flooded forest. As the land slopes gently down the natural levee, the environment becomes wetter. Beneath a canopy of bald cypress and water tupelo lies the swamp, where the soil is covered with water for one or more months of the growing season. Luxuriant vegetation shapes Louisiana swamps, at once alluring and appealing. Airbound and earthbound, fragile and indestructible. Mosses, vines, trees, air plants, water plants, fungi, lichens, algae, and ferns develop on every surface, screen every bayou, disguise each contour, and define every vista. Yeah, Park Service, y'all need to fix this. No excuse. It's been over 30 years since Ida. And I'm going to leave it in, but my camera just hit the ground. I was so worried I cracked the screen, but I didn't when I was doing my little walk by, or attempt to. Here's another one, y'all, and I want to see what that placard means, so y'all stay right here for 1 second. Oh. Y'all need to fix this stuff, Park Service. Parish, whoever owns this. This is a damn shame. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to get to that one. Oh, another green anole, y'all. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. Yep, there he is, the green anole. Even during the middle of the day here in southeast Louisiana, this swamp talks to you. I hope the shotgun mic can hear if it listens to bugs already. And it's literally the middle of the day. And right now, I've seen 2 people leave when I entered, and I think I got the trail to myself. But just basking and listening to the swamp talking to you. This one's probably the worst boardwalk out of all of them. The only thing you can see is like the piling and the cross beams. Do better, Louisiana. Do better. There's another little golden orb weaver spider. Actually 2 of them. I think a male and a female. Yeah. Back on the trail. So from swamp to marsh, a gradual change in vegetation marks the transition from swamp to marsh. Grasses, sedges, rushes, and water plants grow in wetter areas where trees cannot survive. And the shaded swamp gives way to the open, sunlit marsh. Wildlife thrives on the abundant food produced in this lush, fertile environment. Amphibians, reptiles, birds, mammals hide in the vegetation or rest in isolated islands of higher ground. And there's pretty much a picture of what they're talking about. Let me crank y'all up a little bit. So yeah, that's what that was talking about, little bald cypress trees. So now this turns into the Marsh Overlook Trail, and as you can see right there, it's blocked off, but I'm gonna jump it and go see how it is. The liquid land. Every other time I've been here in this little pool, you would see alligators, but maybe they're sunning us out someplace else. Okay. Let me read this to y'all. The liquid land. What appears to be an expanse of solid ground is actually a series of floating islands of peat soil called floating. High water from hurricanes and abnormal rainfall can break up the floating, causing it to drift and reform elsewhere. Here the landscape is continually reshaped. The monotony of the landscape belies the intense biological activity in this sheltered region between swamp and open water. Blessed with bright sunshine, thick peat soil, and protected waters, marshes are highly productive nurseries and havens for fish, crustaceans, and water birds. Once again, listen to the marsh. If this plane would go away, listen to the marsh talk to you. So this is where the adventure begins. National Park Service, Jean Lafitte. The trail is currently closed as we continue to manage the effects of severe weather. Thank you for visiting Jean Lafitte Park. Blah, blah, blah. Fix this stuff. It's been over 3 years since Ida. Look at that, y'all. They had enough brand new wood to post it off. But you can't use the brand new wood to fix some of the boardwalk and stuff. Now let's see. I hope the overlook bridge is semi in use. Look at that, y'all. More new wood they could have used to fix the boardwalk. Oh, that breeze feels lovely. Besides these two boards missing, and it's on a little bit of a lean, this looks exactly how it was before Ida. So where's the big thing? I'm guarantee y'all it's gonna be this, the little outlook bridge, which looks perfectly fine. Look at that. Let's see. Some of the boards are a little soft, but it's a overlook. It's in the swamp. Sinkers. Getting felled trees from the swamp to open water was difficult and time-consuming task. Loggers called swampers went into the swamps in the fall and cut the trees when the water was low. In spring, when the water rose, they trimmed and gathered the logs and floated them to the mills. By 1900, the Barataria region was virtually stripped of its virgin forest of bald cypress. In front of you, on either bank, are sinkers. These waterlogged cypress logs sank as they were pulled into the Kenta Canal from the swamp and remained underwater for decades before they were raised in 1984. Okay. This is the bridge that I thought was tore up, but obviously I'm gonna take my time and do it easy on it and go over it, y'all. Man, it's so severe damage, y'all. Man, this bridge is in rough shape, y'all. I drive over bridges that are in rougher shape than this. But what this does beg for me to do, since I did jump over two little like fences or whatever, I think I'm a stealth camp back here, which I'll think hanging a hammock in between there or putting a bivvy or a tent down on here and enjoying the swamp. But I do remember this was an island before then. You can go back and check out, I did a Coquille Trail, and I wanted to redo it because I don't think I did it justice. But yeah, so maybe the Park Service is lazy because they could change two boards and this could be back open and good and going again. So boo-hoo on the Park Service. Now y'all, the cover's getting a little close as I cross that bridge, but the plus side, as you can see, there's more shade, so I'll take it. But yeah, this is crazy. It's closed. This pier looks pretty damn good. It's a little soft in spots, but nothing, maybe 10 boards couldn't change and they could have this trail back open again. Oh yeah, y'all, another nice stealth camping spot. You have this little deck. You got a little cover. Be nice and flat. Yeah, this would be nice, y'all. I'm just trying to walk soft, as some of these boards are a little soft, so to say. And though it's been years since I've been back here, I don't remember this part. So this is new trail for me, y'all. And the breeze feels lovely. I know I keep saying that, but it's like I feel like a 112. So bear with me, y'all. I didn't know this existed. Exploring with the Outdurrsman Dayhikes. Color me confused. I didn't even know this one existed before Ida. And look, it's newer wood. I'm gonna go over that, but let me check out this way first. Just another little marsh overlook. Yeah, another little marsh overlook. Okay. So far, I gotta say, there is some wonky boards and some that are kind of leaning, but the main thing this trail needs is a good weed eating. But let's go up the steps and see how it is. Another potential stealth camping spot. They spent too much money on these bridges for people not to be able to use them. Ooh, still good, still good. I wish this was clear and I'd kayak the whole thing, but it's not. Oh yeah, y'all, I'm getting real good stealth camping vibes. Oh yeah, right here, look. Throw your tent up and everything. And get this pretty marsh. I think this is gonna be where I have my lunch. I gotta say, y'all, Bayou Coquille, I thought these two bridges were destroyed. The way, oh yeah, the damage, oh my God. With probably way less than $10,000 worth of labor and wood, you could have this beautiful trail back. And like, check behind me, like if this ain't pretty, like a swamp prairie or a swamp, you know, like, man, quit being lazy, National Park Service, and get the Coquille Trail back open again. And another big thing, the worst thing on this trail is it just needs a good weed eating. You know, it's fell into such disrepair. They let the like blackberry bushes grow over the thing. So what I don't get, excuse me, 1 second. Camp Like a Bune, man, shout out to them. What I don't get, they deem this too dangerous or whatever. But yet, me and my wife were just in Arkansas, and you know, you could walk right on side of like a 150-foot cliff. So Louisiana, you slacking. This thing's worth it, y'all. I wouldn't quite bring it for backpacking, maybe day hikes like this, but my water's still ice cold, which is great. But yeah, they need to fix this. There's no excuse. So if you want to catch some Pokemon and you're in the area doing a swamp tour or whatever, go do the 0.5 Bayou Coquille Trail. But if you want to be a little bit more on the adventurous side, I say, you know, bring you a walking stick and walk the full trail. Just hop the little fences. It's not dangerous, y'all. I'm 250. You walk a little lightly. Some of the boards are soft. Some are on a little bit of an angle. But it's well worth it for this beautiful picnic area, you know. So yeah. Thank y'all for coming along. This is Bayou Coquille and beyond. This is the Outdurrsman Dayhikes. I can't remember what number it is. It's hot as hell, y'all. Heat index. I'm in the shade. I'm happy. got some ice cold cherries to eat to go with my sandwich. But yeah, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like this hiking video, I have a couple of them on my channel. I just need to make a playlist. I thank y'all for coming along for adventure, and let me give y'all one more little slow pan, because it's beautiful, y'all. Oh man, I wonder if that's land over there, because that's the only trees in that little area. You'd need like a Go Devil or something to get to it, or a mud boat. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank y'all for coming along for the ride and breaking the law with me. The Outdurrsman and Nick out. Peace.